Okay, class, this is example number 2. All right, hopefully you watched the whole video for example number 1. I know there's a point when it looks really easy and you may have stopped. I hope you continued to watch it till the very end because it is there's more to that problem. All right, so now we're on to example 2, and we're supposed to find cosine of 75. Again, if I look on my sheet, I don't have 75 degrees. But now we're going to have to combine two angles. So I can figure out two angles that add to 75 or two angles that I can subtract to make 75. So I could use cosine of 30 plus 45. That equals 75. I could use cosine of 120 minus 45. That equals 75. There's a bunch of them on here. 210, I bet, minus 135. Yep, 35. So I could also use cosine 210 minus 135. So it doesn't matter which of these that you choose. Each of these will give you the right answer. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and choose this top one. Cosine of 30 plus 45. Well, what does that equal? Okay, well, cosine of u plus v, okay, again, looking at page 398, it's the third formula. This says that cosine of u plus v will equal cosine of u times cosine of v minus sine of u sine of v. So it's a little bit different than the sine equations. Now, wherever for 30, I'm going to replace u with 30, and I'm going to replace v with 45. So this now becomes cosine of 30 cosine of 45 minus sine of 30 sine of 45. And now I can look each of these up on my sheet. Cosine of 30 is the square root of 3 over 2. Cosine of 45, the square root of 2 over 2, minus sine of 30 is 1/2. Sine of 45 is the square root of 2 over 2. Okay, now maybe I wasn't quite as clear in the last video. I'll be a little more clear here. Okay, when you multiply fractions, you multiply the top and you multiply the bottom. If they're both under the square root, I can combine them. I can multiply them together. So the top over here becomes the square root of 6. On the bottom, I get 2 times 2, which is 4. Okay, on this side, 1 times the square root of 2 is the square root of 2 over 2 times 2, which is 4. Okay, and now I'm going to subtract these two fractions. I can multiply square roots, but I can't add or subtract square roots. So the top is just going to be the square root of 6 minus the square root of 2. And then I only have to write the denominator once. Okay, so this will be your answer. This is the exact value for cosine of 75 degrees. And you can check this. You can type that into your calculator and check it. If I type cosine of 75 degrees and I'm in degrees, I get 0.2588. 0.2588. And if I put this into my calculator, the square root of 6 minus the square root of 2 divided by 4, I also get 0.2588 about. So this is the exact answer. This would be a rounded answer. Okay, and this is what we're looking for this section. All right, hope this helps. Thanks for listening.